kill my father. Prepare to be destroyed.
Hey, they stole my move.
More educational programming, Crypto?
Yeah, this one's about anatomy. I wanted a show on human mating, but it's only the 70s and these Earth monkeys haven't invented cable yet. There's only 3 TV channels.
Then how about the news? We're missing Bill Kincaid, the most trustable man in America.
What? Give me that clicker.
With the president's resignation and the military bogged down in Vietnam, it's still uncertain if this new disco music will lift the spirits of America's youth.
Kill me now.
In business news, fast food restaurant chain Big Willie's will open its 500th franchise this week, continuing 10 years of unprecedented expansion.
Yes, fools. 500 strong and growing. Ho 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 ho. I chortle.
And to recap the top story, there's still no word from the militants who kidnapped model and billionaire heiress Patty Wurst.
Ah, now the picture's out. Give me that thing. Wait a minute. This could be a good show.
I only have a few seconds to speak before the FCC cuts off this pirate television signal. Listen, America, to the revolutionary dialectical truth of the Comintern.
Big words. What is this? PBS?
It's that missing heiress. She's obviously been brainwashed by her Marxist kidnappers.
The Big Willie Corporation chews us up, grinding our flesh. Big Willie is feeding us to ourselves. A shipment arriving at the harbor city contains the truth.
At Colonel Cluckin's Kitchen, you're gonna love my down south chicken. It's lip-smacking delicious, y'all. I guarantee.
Ever since our last video game adventure, I've kept myself busy by dabbling in human business affairs.
What's that got to do with what's-her-jiggle?
Crypto, what do you think happens to the corpses of all the humans of whom you suck out the brain stems?
I always figured they just faded away when I went around the corner.
Hardly. They have to be disposed of. It's a big job, especially for one who's corporeally challenged like myself. But one night it came to me. Fast food. I have meat, they need meat. So I went into business. I sell the corpses to a fast food chain which I own. Big Willie's.
Big Willies? That stuff is gag.
Highly profitable gack. This Patty Wurst must be stopped before she exposes us.
Gotta hand it to you, Pox. Corpses, cannibalism, mass slaughter, half-naked rich chicks with guns. You really know how to start these things off with a bang.
Yes, Crypto. It's time once more for you to go forth and destroy all humans!
Ah, the docks. What are we doing here, Pox?
See that truck? It's loaded with delicious ground human musculature and bone meal. A delectable delivery of fast food meat which, if uncovered by Patty Wurst, will utterly expose our mission here on Earth. Ensure the truck's safe delivery to the Big Willie, which I've marked on your map.
Great. Let's go.
Wait, you fool! You can't simply go waltzing about without learning which buttons activate your various powers and weapons.
Come on, Pox. Do we gotta do this every time? I've been destroying humans for 20 years now. I know how it works.
So you say. But if you do not in fact possess complete mastery of your skills, I prepared hints to reacquaint you.
You're putting me to sleep.
Or if you choose to ignore the prompt out of spite, you may access the guide through the pause menu at any time.
So it's the pause that refreshes your memory.
Oh, the pain. Oh no! 2 customs officers are going after our truck. Patty Wurst must have tipped them off to our shipment. But how could she have known?
Who cares? Kill now, ask questions later. That's my motto.
Freeze! I'll shoot you again!
You'll need a driver. Go hypnotize someone and force him to drive the truck while you defend it.
Duh. Just let me work my magic.
I gotta stop pulling double shifts. It's hazing week all over again.
Nicely done. This puppet will now do your bidding and drive the truck.
What if I bid him to put you out of my misery?
I see 20 years haven't done anything to improve your pathetic sense of humor. Just escort the truck, Crypto. Switch weapons. I want to rate you on the anal probe.
I'll bet you do.
These cursed human customs agents are everywhere. They want to pour through my meat. But you're going to stop them.
This is starting to sound creepy.
Your quips aren't funny. The truck is taking damage. Quickly! Neutralize those humans before my cargo is destroyed.
It is better to have the scene.
Excellent, Crypto. You're a Furon after my own heart.
Was right. Up against the wall, long hair. Flashback.
The gate is locked. One of those guards should be able to open it. Make him! Good work, Crypto! I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own visual scanners.
Peter Lorre! Not there! Not there!
Hey, it's our old friends, the police. All I need is a CB radio and I'll feel like the bandit.
Indeed. Destroy that roadblock. The secret of my Big Willie must not be exposed to them.
Heck no, you'd get a ticket for sure.
Just like the Academy! Not the hair! Not the hair!
Success! Our cannibalistic scheme is safe. That's me and the USDA 1. Foolish humans 0.
You're working with the USDA?
Of course! There's a Republican in the White House, after all. They only care that I use American-grown meat.
Oh, brother.
Peter Lorre!
Sure, it's easy for Gloria Steinem to be a feminist. She's hot.
Maybe now would be a good time for that trip to Canada. I'm feeling nervous. Well, nothing to do but keep walking around. Sing! Oh no! Who you calling chicken?
All units be on the lookout for unusual activity.
I'm too old for the draft, so I'm okay, right?
I can see Cluckin's kitchen from here!
This never happened to Timothy Leary. Sideburns are getting too short. Dude, I'm in college!
It's my pleasure to die for Colonel Cluckin! Someday a real rain's gonna come and wash all the scum off the
Code 4.
streets.
Repeat.
Subversive
Code
element!
4. No further action required.
I'm worried about this Patty Wurst. I thought she was just a rebellious rich brat, desperate for her wealthy father's attentions.
And now?
I think she's all of that and a royal pain in my holoprojector. She nearly exposed our use of human-based meats.
And look what that did to the sales of Soylent Green. Hardly anyone eats that any longer. Anyway, your secret's safe, and I'm going back to my jiggle shows.
Wait! I have a warehouse full of human meat product. If this bimbo stumbled onto my meat shipments...
Then she knows about the warehouse.
And the crates of body parts. Crypto, get those crates to safety before she informs the police.
Why is it I'm always the one cleaning up your mess?
You made those corpses. I'm only grinding them up into hot dogs. Who's the real bad guy here?
Ah, right. Point taken.
Using your saucer is the only way to move those crates before the police arrive. Quickly, get behind the controls. You do remember how to fly your saucer, don't you?
Are you kidding? I'm the hottest Furon to ever hover one of these babies.
Oh, big hero. Now move those crates! You can store them on the roof of my restaurant. Not only won't they be seen, but the blistering sun will help the contents ripen for extra deliciousness. I've marked the first one on the map. For obvious reasons, it won't do to be seen transporting the crates. So be sure to engage your saucer's cloak when you do. harm can a few easily spotted crates of rotting human carcasses do? Idiot! Crypto, you fool! Even earthly police are bound to have their suspicions aroused by a flying saucer. Nicely done, Crypto! I knew you were the madman for the job! Nothing to see here, just a vehicle from outer space and half a ton of uncooked human organs. Level up! Sorry, wrong game. Good job anyway, though.
Hey, the pigs are here, man.
Yes, too bad my hot dogs are all beef, of a sort. They must not be allowed in the warehouse. Keep them away at all costs. To others!
It ain't working, Pox. There's fuzz everywhere.
You're right. Burn the warehouse to the ground to eliminate the evidence, and so it looks like Patty's gang did this. Crypto!
Now what? I burned your stupid warehouse down already.
Yes and no. I've also been storing human corpses at a nearby disco by day, then serving Big Willies to the sweaty clientele by night. Go destroy that evidence as well. Ignite me a disco inferno!
Burn, baby, burn.
Burn that mother down!
All units be on the lookout for unusual activity.
Now another! We must destroy a building full of live humans to break the pattern and take the spotlight off my Big Willie.
How about the movie theater? That's full of people.
Yes, and Colossus the Forbin project is showing. I hate that film.
The one where everybody's ordered around by an egomaniac computer? I'm living it, baby.
Crypto, we may have broken the pattern of corpses, but I still have to keep an edge over the competition. So, I have a target of opportunity for you. Colonel Clucken's kitchen. Destroy it! Let all fast food magnates share in my misery. I think something strange is happening at my Big Willie.
Maybe it's spring.
Just get over there!
Code 4. Repeat. Code 4. No further action required.
Curse these city dwellers and their insatiable thirst for petrochemicals!
What's got your boxers in a knot?
There's a nationwide gasoline shortage, and that means there's not enough oil for Big Willie's fryers.
You fry willy dogs in motor oil? Isn't that poisonous?
If you had an inkling of all the chemicals that went into fast food, motor oil would be the least of your concerns.
Just a few more years and Christy McNichol will be fair game. Holy cow! I can't believe Bigfoot was a robot.
There's a convoy of trucks coming through town, laden with barrels of succulent oil. Succulent oil!
I have an idea that involves a barrel of oil and a half dozen of those hot disco mamas.
Excellent work with the abducting. Now, if you could see your way clear to dropping the truck behind Big Willie, good work! The hot, greasy life's blood of my Big Willies is beginning to flow again. Just excellent. Lovers of greasy human byproducts, rejoice! Willie's is on the rise. A few more trucks ought to do the trick. You've become quite adept with the abduction beam, Crypto, but we're not quite finished. Very good, but by my calculations, we'll not reach the required cooking temperatures with the oil gathered thus far. Continue with the abductions, Crypto. The fryers are once again brimful of hot, toxic goodness, assuring an uninterrupted flow of crispy fried human leftovers.
Remind me not to get on your bad side, Poxy.
All right, troops. Mission accomplished. Return to base.
Code 4.
Sideburns are getting too short.
Bad karma is a bitch!
Mine says, screw my mind. My girlfriend says I look like Lee
Curses! This whole situation is spiraling out of control. A press conference is forming outside my Big Willie restaurant, called no doubt by our Miss Worst, the opulent harlot. We need to make this go away.
No problem. I'll go cack the reporters and be back in time for the mod squad.
No, Crypto. The risk is too great. My Big Willie is attracting enough attention already. You will need to go native for this mission.
Oh boy. Earth women, lock your doors.
Not like that, you degenerate. I mean body snatching.
Which, performed correctly, can be almost as pervy and fun.
It's like having a permanent teenager. Excellent. Now the humans will believe you are truly one of them. Remember, When in body snatch mode, you have no access to your Furon weapons, though you can use your PK abilities.
My sideburns are getting too short. I'm gonna get a pair of purple socks, just like Donny Osmond. When are the Beatles gonna get back together already?
When will Miss Worst be here?
Soon.
Isn't she wanted by the police?
That is being taken care of.
So Worst will be here. This could be an opportunity for us. We must learn what sort of arrangement she is making with the police. Police can smell their own kind. If you're to get close, you'll need to wear the proper attire. Scanning. There! I've located an officer. Snatch him!
Randolph Mantooth.
Holy Buck Rogers! Not cool!
At this rate, I'll never make it. A few more years, Christy McNichol will be fair game.
Excellent. There are more police in the alley. Listen in on them. See if you can determine the whereabouts of our Miss Worst. We must silence her.
I say Hutch could kick Starsky's ass any day.
Yeah, but Paul Michael Glazer would bury David's soul.
Ain't life strange?
Hey, you pigs!
That's Officer Pig to you, punk.
I got a message from Patty Worst.
What, no envelope? That's just rude.
Miss Worst expects you to keep your distance from now on.
We will. You just keep the money coming.
And next time, put it in a bag or something. And bring me a sandwich. Make that a Big Willie.
What? Are you kidding? Big Willie is people, Officer Pig. I made the payoff. You're safe now. Wait a minute for the cops to spread the word, then you can leave the pier.
Quickly, Crypto! To the pier! If we head off the Worst girl, we may yet avoid catastrophe!
I'm okay.
There she is! Kill her! Death to the debutante!
Finally! All this sneaking around crap was giving me a migraine.
A double patty!
I thought you were a hot dog man, Pox.
This is no time for miserable, unfunny puns. We've been tricked! Quickly, to the restaurant! The real Patty must be holding the press conference, even as we speak!
I've come out of hiding because some of you seem to have been confused by my recent broadcast. To make my position clear, I've brought a sample Big Willie for each of you.
What about those pictures published in the tabloids? Are you dating anyone, Miss Worst?
No! Look, if you'll each have your Big Willie tested...
Should we be taking antibiotics, Miss Worst?
I'm talking about the hot dogs. Now, Pay attention.
Crypto, we cannot allow this to go on any longer. Destroy them all now, no matter what the cost.
Wahoo!
Crypto, you ninny! You should have killed Worst first!
Well, crud.
Never mind! Kill the reporters before they can write their stories!
This polyester blend.
Quote that. Well, I got 'em all.
Yes. Except for Patty Worst. Given her poor oratory skills, I can't believe she's the ringleader. We need to find out who's behind her.
Pox, her daddy's got $1 gajillion in the bank. People like that don't need anyone behind them. They need hot and cold running cocktails and someone to clean up the corpses, like I do.
No Pampered Trust Fund debutante has the intellectual acuity to design her own line of purses, let alone lead a socio-economic revolution. No, someone's helping her. And you are going to find out who.
Oh, goody.
Target acquired!
Oppress this!
Capitalize on this!
Temporary.
Take the power!
Oppress this!
Colonel, I've spotted the enemy!
All units be on the lookout for unusual activity.
It's hazing me all over again.
Holy hot thing!
Not the hair! Not the hair!
Not the hair! Not the hair!
Alert level raised. Armed response has been authorized. All units, stand down from heightened alert.
too old for the draft, so I'm okay, right?
Crypto, we must discover who's supporting Patty worst. Now that she's bought the police with her unearned trust fund lucre, she's able to travel in public. My sensors have located the free spending harpy.
Free spending? Unearned trust fund, blah, blah. I get it. You dated a rich girl, didn't you? You little gold digger.
Stay in disguise, Crypto. She'd be sure to notice your alien skin. Oh, that's her in the town car. Lording over the less fortunate, I see. How typical of her class. Stay close, but out of sight.
I gotta stop pulling double shifts.
I'm too old for the draft, so I'm okay, right? At this rate, I'll never make it to the millennium. I'm out!
So, how'd a science nerd like you ever meet a rich girl anyway?
I had a summer job at the palace and... I told you I don't want to talk about it! Just follow the worst girl!
Brothers, giant corporations like Big Willie are grinding us up and feeding us back to each other. And no, that's not a metaphor!
Metaphor? What's that?
You know, that's when you say something was just like something else.
No, moron, that's a simile. Don't you know nothing?
Hey, I'm not the one with a question, dumbass.
A metaphor is when you... oh, just forget it. Make sure you're at the big rally.
Careful with your weapons. We need our quarry to remain at ease.
Holy mackerel, she ran that cop over.
There's no limit to the cruelty of the rich. Next she'll tell him she loves him.
Right.
The park? What is this, a sightseeing tour?
I just wish she'd get out and walk. I can't see her through all that luxury automobile.
Careful with your weapons. We need our quarry to remain at ease.
Where's this chick going? What do you think, Poxy?
Well, that road leads to my restaurant. And when she gets there...
Let me guess. You're about to make some double entendre about your Big Willie. You'll be like, she'll rue the day she met my Big Willie.
I was going to say no such thing.
Damn punks. I'll show them the fuzz. That doesn't make any sense.
Pull over. Pull to the side of the road.
Woo-hoo! Blow it out your tailpipe, Fuzz!
I'll give her one thing. She's got spunk.
Don't be taken in by her charms. She's a viper, like all her kind.
Hey, I'm not planning a life here or anything.
She's running. Don't lose her.
Call me a bohemian, will ya?
Step out of the car with your hands up.
What do you want, pig?
Oh, Ms. Worst. Sorry to bother you, miss. Your driver just ran down an officer of the law. We'll have to arrest him.
Lay one pig finger on my driver, and your mother will be dragged naked through the street, and all her money will be distributed among the poor.
My mother loves all your pamphlets.
Man, this girl's smoking.
These cops are obviously on the take. Quickly, she's moving.
Did I just see it?
Careful with your weapons. We need our quarry to remain at ease. She's checking out my Big Willie.
Yeah, I think she likes you, Pox. What is it with you and rich girls?
Just the one, Crypto. Just the one. Have you ever been in love?
I'm in love with the idea of love, Pox. But mostly I'm just in it for the squeezy feelies.
Just keep your mind on my Big Willie.
You sure know how to kill the mood, don't you? So, this rich girl you dated, was she hot?
I'm ignoring you. Careful with your weapons. We need our quarry to remain at ease.
This never happened to
Report.
The pigs belong to me. I've got half the town coming. I'll have them eating out of my hand.
That I have no doubt, child. And the so-called restaurant?
It's barely fortified. It'll be easy to take out with my tank.
That's lip-smacking good news. And may I say, you are one fine leftist revolutionary.
Ha! That'll teach Daddy to ground me.
Doing it to get back at Daddy.
Oh, treachery. It's always the same.
Did you recognize that guy in the tube?
Colonel Clucken. I should have known. When I open my 500th store in Fairfield, my Big Willie will dwarf his kitchen. He cannot allow that. It's a fast food thing. You wouldn't understand.
Uh-huh. So we gonna bust up this rally or what?
Of course. I'll never let this debutante use my Big Willie to get back at her father.
Pox, you have no idea what you're saying, but I admire your principles.
Some biscuits with that?
Whoa!
On Tattletales.
All units be on the lookout for unusual activity.
It's Lenin's ghost. Fight the power!
Eyes on this!
Sausage merchant!
Alert level raised. Armed response has been authorized. Code 4. Repeat. Code 4. No further action required.
Some biscuits with that?
When are the Beatles gonna get back together already?
Crypto, I've arranged a bit of a vacation from the humdrum workaday life of a fast food enforcer. A little job that is right up your alley.
Do tell, Poxy. All work and no play makes Crypto a dull furon.
I've been approached by a group of, shall we say, civic leaders who are concerned about a trio of businessmen that have failed to pay certain membership dues.
So the local Harbor City Mafia wants me to whack a couple of wise guys who haven't been paying their protection fees. Bada boom, bada more boom.
Crudely put, but correct in the essentials. But they want to send a message. The kind of message only a good probing can send.
To keep everyone else in line. Gotcha. 3 suits, 3 anal probings, no problemo.
The job does require some small degree of finesse.
Relax, Don Pox Leon. I think I can handle a simple probing job.
Your first target is one Chuck Mustachio, a colorblind numbers runner who has been skimming a little bit off the top to pay for piano lessons for his adopted Chihuahua.
Hey, Pox, can we just skip all this backstory crap and get on with the probing?
My apologies, Mr. Subtle. The target has been tagged on your minimap.
Pretend nothing happened.
Your next target is Max Gelato. Left-handed from birth, Max overcame his tragic handicap to become one of the most respected.
For crying out loud, Pox, this is just a side mission.
Look, you already have more lines than I do. I'm just trying to provide the player with a richer experience.
What? Are you kidding me? Richer experience. We got like twice as many weapons as last game. I mean, zombie gun? Hello? Just give me a target. Let's get on with it.
Barbarian? I hope they crucify you on Metacritic. I've tagged the target.
Pretend nothing happened.
Your final target is a little splash of color on your minimap with no personality or backstory whatsoever. Now go make the little light go out.
Aw, come on, Pox. Don't be so... Go ahead. Give the guy a little backstory.
Fine. His name is Joey Winnebago. He's a kiter.
Okay, a kiter. Now you're not even trying.
A kiter is a human who bounces checks for a living, you idiot! Go kill the kiter!
Prefer land to air or sea.
Remind me, how long has it been since I called you a dunderhead?
It wasn't my fault.
Oh yes, I completely understand. Sometimes those ion detonators just launch themselves.
I'm telling you, Pox, it wasn't me. There was another shooter.
On the grassy knoll?
Well, there was a knoll, and it was pretty grassy. But I think you're missing the bigger picture here, Poxy. There was another shooter there, with an ion detonator.
Oh, this really is the worst excuse you've ever come up with.
Willy weenies, get 'em hot and plump right here.
What part of scram don't you get? Beat it!
You want some biscuits with that?
Holy hops! It's the landing that's got me worried.
Crypto, I've been analyzing this new discotheque rock music.
Analyzing disco? What the hell for? That stuff will rot your brain.
Precisely the point. I've noticed the rhythmic patterns of the disco beat form a sympathetic response in the human brain, making it more susceptible to furon hypnosis.
Yeah, great. Good luck with that.
So, by making disco music more popular, it would greatly simplify our mission on Earth.
How dare I ask, do we make disco more popular?
As with all fads, it starts at the grassroots and spreads by word of mouth. We'll host what they call a dance party.
Okay. As long as it makes my job easier. But I have a feeling we'll be sorry disco ever became popular.
I want you to PK a number of humans to the spot I've marked on your mini-map. I've arranged to have some disco music piped through the PA system located there.
I can't believe you want to make disco more popular. Isn't there another way?
Crypto, the purpose of this research project is to make your job easier. And I'm rather tired of cloning you over and over whenever you're killed by the occasional clever human. Very good, but we'll need more than just one human.
You realize that if disco becomes popular, it'll be heard from every radio station and nightclub in the world. Disco will be everywhere, ruining everything.
Now you're catching on. reached our quota.
I mean, disco will be used in TV theme songs and product jingles. Old classics and show tunes will be dusted off and updated with the disco beat.
If my calculations are correct, yes. There's just one more human needed before my research can begin.
Curse it, Pox. Disco music will forever alter the cultural landscape of this planet.
Well, sacrifices will have to be made if our mission on Earth is to succeed.
It's the landing that's got me worried.
Excellent work! Let the boogie nights begin!
Ah, brother. I need a cold one.
Behind me, crews are setting up for the rally that will take place here later today. A variety of prominent speakers are expected to attend, a virtual who's who of radical leaders and malcontents. One of the speakers, millionaire heiress Patty Wurst, is quoted as expecting a turnout of millions of people, but we know how she tends to be given to speaking in metaphors.
Not cool.
Whoa, flashback! I gotta lay off those. This never happened to Timothy Leary.
You want some biscuits with that?
I'm too old for the draft, so I'm okay, right?
Of all the cursed bureaucratic foul-ups! As if our mission here weren't in enough danger from your raging libido and shockingly limited cognitive powers.
Yeah, I love you too, Pox. You want to take a deep virtual breath and tell me what's got you all worked up? I thought things were going pretty well.
As did I. But some faceless pencil pusher in Furon thinks our mission isn't running as smoothly as it could be. In their infinite wisdom, they're sending us an efficiency expert.
For crying out loud, some suit who's never ripped out a human cortex is gonna come down here and tell me that I could have been a half-second faster at popping a brain?
Crypto?
Me, who's been yanking Earth Monkey DNA for 3 games now. Come on, Pox. Are we gonna take this crap from some glorified bean counter?
Crypto, I really think...
Some glorified bean counter who... Oh, I get it. You're trying to get me to shut up because he walked up behind me while I was talking about him. I love that gag.
Subject's peripheral vision is subpar. Actually, Mr. Cryptosporidium, I have been standing right here for the last few minutes. My name is Toxoplasma Gondii, emissary from His Majesty the Emperor Meningitis, whom you may have heard of.
Yeah. All hail the Emperor and all that jazz. All right, Gandhi, let's get this over with.
I must say I'm not very optimistic about your chances of passing any of these tests. Perhaps we'll start with a very simple evaluation of spatial navigation. I have set a few beacons throughout the area. I will be timing your progress. Reaching the first beacon will activate the next beacon, giving you a little extra time.
A race, gotcha. Haven't you got anything more challenging than this? A child could beat this one.
Then it ought to be a perfect fit for you, mentally and physically. Ready, set, go! You've activated a beacon, and don't worry, there are still plenty of opportunities for failure. Great Arc Voodoo! You've activated a beacon! I think I need to sit down for a moment.
Prepare to be frisked. Just like the streets of San Francisco.
Hardly the accomplishment of a life's goal. You haven't won yet.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. What do you say, Gandhi?
Amazing! I've never seen such a completely average performance. If only we gave out ribbons for adequacy. Perhaps you'll do better on the next challenge. You pass. Barely.
Sure, it's easy for Gloria Steinem to be a feminist. She's hot.
For the Colonel!
Maybe it's a good time for that trip to Canada.
Hey, man, you hear? Big Willie is people.
What, like metaphorically?
We don't know. Are you with us? Or what?
Yeah!
Big Willie is people! Big Willie is people!
It's already begun. The more people Patty's gang bring to the rally, the greater the interest by the media. I'm concerned my Big Willie cannot bear their scrutiny.
Maybe you should just try leaving the lights off.
I don't follow.
Forget it. What do you say I shoot these yahoos?
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, Big Willie is people.
Stop pulling double shifts. Project Blue Book. Here's the power of my voice.
Whoa!
There's your dialectical truth.
Protesters! Destroy them!
I'm telling you, these Big Willie guys are out of control!
Come on!
We must stamp out these legal public gatherings!
Must have been the bad buds. Bad buds.
Capitalize on this!
I don't know what the hell's going on, but when a rich, beautiful supermodel turned social activist wants me at a rally, I jump.
For Patty Wurst, I'd jump.
Just like when we got JFK! Oppressed!
I smell more dissatisfaction on the wind! Find the protesters!
Camping the Timothy Leary.
Capitalize on this! There's gonna be a free concert today.
The last of them will be at the rally already. Go! It's time to cut out the source of this cancer!
is a bitch, huh, Big?
Brothers and sisters, today we throw off the shackles of the white male corporate Madison Avenue fast food complex. Big Willie, the smiling, rosy-cheeked kid who feeds your children, is not your friend.
What the? My weapons are fritzing out. What's going on?
Clever. My readings indicate those speakers are acting as a crude electromagnetic pulse emitter, jamming your weapons.
Where the hell would they get that kind of technology?
It must be Clucken's doing. We'll need to use brute force to stop her, and quickly.
How? My firepower's out of commission, and my PK ain't up to the job. All that leaves me with is my good looks.
Not necessarily. I've been saving something special for you. Quickly, to my Big Willie restaurant!
It may be tasty and juicy, but I don't need Big Willie in my life, and neither do you! It's all a conspiracy to fatten the far-out dudes and dudettes, enslaving your minds so the man can rule the world.
Introducing my prototype, Big Willie!
It's a big kid.
Teenager. Young teens are my best customers. And Big Willie, with his fashionable overalls and severe acne, makes them feel welcome. Every Big Willie restaurant has one out front.
What does it do?
Oh, walks, runs, pulverizes bone and flesh. The franchisees have no idea. Try it out.
To tell you that when you eat a Big Willie weenie, what you're really eating is a big
Hey, what is that thing?
It's Big Willie! Maybe it has balloons.
Look, brothers and sisters, upon the face of your own decadence. America is a spoiled child.
That's right. Now who wants to see me throw a tantrum?
I'm just here for the beer!
EMP emitters are useless against Big Willie. Destroy the cameras. Destroy the humans. Destroy everything.
Hallelujah! It's about time.
Excellent work, Crypto. Now, where is the she-devil? Damn that icy worst girl and her inherited millions. Damn, damn, damn! She's escaped! Crypto? Crypto!
So let's say I'm getting down with Linda, and she says...
Linda? Who's Linda?
I gave your rich girl on Furon a made-up name, Linda Carter. The name helps me visualize. So Linda says, Stud Muffin, 'cause she knows that gets me hot. Stud Muffin, I have this fantasy that's so dirty.
Her name was E. coli! Lovely E. coli. As beautiful as she was frigid. It was torture back when I had a body. But now, with physical urges behind me, I feel her charms anew.
She used you.
I was just a humble palace intern. She promised me the moons, but she dumped me when her unimaginably wealthy daddy bribed her with a brand new personal transportation device, which was her motive all along.
It figures. Women.
She was an evil genius. Oh, the schemes we could have concocted together when I imagine E. coli in fast food. Curse this worst girl for filling my head with such ideas!
Pox, you're a romantic. Well, buck up, pal. I saw her heading for the docks. I'm gonna go scrag a rich girl for you right now, and you can pretend she's E. coli.
All units be on the lookout for unusual activity.
Capitalize on this!
Come and get me, fascists! Get a taste of your own masculine power object!
Oh, how I hate her rhetoric! I only want to cover the world with my big willy. Is that so wrong?
Pretty much. Okay, let's go put her back in the box.
What is that thing made of?
You're out of your league, babe. Go back to Newport. Don't stick your rich nose where it's not wanted.
I was saving these for Daddy's mansion, but you really ticked me off now. Cruise missile!
Damn, gotta hand it to her, she's fast.
It doesn't matter how quickly she seduces you. In the end, you'll just find yourself in the waste repository.
Focus, Poxy, focus. How do I get my mitts on her tank?
Oh, Big Willy can smash buildings to make its own shortcut.
Daddy won't like you shooting at me.
Daddy's money can't help you now. Get back here, darling. I promised the people your estate taxes. Fascism right here. Holy crap, Pox! She's got your disease!
She's right. I cannot have my wieners exposed. Big Willy wieners must remain in my buns. Destroy her!
Pox, you have got to think these speeches out.
Oh, great Ark-Voodoo! She's hammering my Big Willy!
I don't care who star she is. She's right to Harbor City. If anyone gets to do that, it's us. Send in the tank.
Before she destroys my Big Willy! A missile barrage! Stop the worst female! Oh, my poor Big Willie! Stop her, or I'll only have 499 left!
I only wanted to get back at Daddy! I should have just dated a gardener.
Or me. That would have really pissed him off.
Oh, sweet revenge! Sit on it, rich girl!
Consider it my gift to you. Now let's go home. Policewoman's on TV tonight and I've got a date with her bodacious tatas.
Not so fast, Crypto. We're at war now. Colonel Cluckin won't stop in Harbor City. He's been watching the growth of my Big Willie, and no doubt he's noticed my 500th erection. He won't pass up the opportunity to disrupt my opening on national TV. To Fairfield! Nothing must stop the rise of my Big Willie!
I have got to write this stuff down.
Code 4. Repeat. Code 4. No further action required.
Never happened to Timothy Leary.
No! I'm in college!